was a long time back in cricket when they used to say, you know, your primary team and your A team. 6 years back, 5 years back, OTT was the A team. Now I think it's primarily become the national side for all sports, yeah. Because आपने फिल्में कितनी देखी है? किसी को याद नहीं रहता. OTT सारी गाड़ी में, ट्रेन में, बच्चों को सुला के सब चलते जा रहा है. I think that's a new world we're in. And I think somebody who's really cracked the code. बड़ा मुश्किल होता है to crack this code. Is sitting in the center. I've known her for a very, very long time, and she really, I think, for a long time was very underrated. I was just remembering one Love Shabte Chicken Khurana, and she was making chicken in that film, and I was feeling so hungry also. And I remember that, and I think she has cracked that code. And sitting on either side also, Naveen and Avantika, Salil, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Hi Naveen, how are you doing?
I'm good.
I think आप लोग का भी ऐसा ही चलते जा रहा है. You know, ये एक टाइम आता है जब आपको समझ में आता है कि what can work. फिल्मों में तो किसी को नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. मैं 25 साल से सबको जानता हूँ. आज किसी को ब्रो आई एम नॉट श्योर बट कल जा रही है मेरी पे. बट इसमें ना आई थिंक यू गेट अ सेंस कि जब आप देख लेते हो. सो आई हैव टू स्पीक टू द ओजी नाउ. And the crown has shifted.
I love it.
But it's true, and it's been a long time coming with you, because I felt you should have got a lot more earlier. But the last 3-4 years, touch wood, congratulations.
Thank you, so sweet. Thank you.
But it's true, and also you walked away from your very glam avatar. We'd done a chat when she'd done a South film recently also with Ajit sir. Oh, that was a glam avatar. But all the accolades for you are coming for the other side of avatar.
Yeah, it's quite strange, right? But I guess whatever people want to watch me in, it doesn't really matter. I think eventually the audience is the boss, and they tell you the avatar they accept you in, or they want to see you in, and I'm happy. Like I think I've made a very clear, happy choice. My fashion is for my red carpet, my interviews,
Correct.
my Instagram feed. And if people love seeing me in authentic parts, which I am also really enjoying doing, then I'm happy to do them. So whether it's Mithya or Maharani or whatever else.
Yeah.
But having said that, they also love a Monica. So then I don't know what it is. I think it's about stories, yeah, Salil.
I think.
And I feel like it's about just good, authentic stories and good, well-written parts. I think it's about, I think the time has shifted for that people are open to watching these nuanced, detailed stories, the parallel subplots, you know, what happens, like, so it's all of those things.
So many series में डायरेक्टर से बात करता हूँ, कहते हैं सलील हमें कई बार एक्टर के कैरेक्टर की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. हम एक चीज को उठा लेते हैं, एक कप को उठा लिया, पूरा एपिसोड उस पे बन जाता है. एंड आई थिंक पीपल इतने डिटेल्ड हो चुके हैं. और पहले जैसे होता था ना, जैसे एक बेचारा जूनियर डांसर गलत डांस कर रहा होता था पीछे और बोलते थे अरे यार ये गलत डांस कर रहा है. आई थिंक ऑडियंस ने सब पीएचडी और डिप्लोमा कर लिया पिछले 4 साल में. यू ऑल्सो हैव डन वेरी रियल. मतलब टीवी अब जब आप करते हो, यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज रियल. वो एक 1-on-1 कनेक्शन हो जाता है. व्हेन यू मीट पीपल ऑल्सो, जब आप मिलोगे लोगों से, व्हाट इज द रिएक्शन ऑफ अ पर्सन? सर आपको ये मुझे पसंद आया, जैसे फैन से जब मिलते हो, या फिर ऐसी डिस्कशन हो जाती है, यार ये मुझे शो बड़ा अच्छा लगा आपने जो किया. व्हाट इज द जनरल फीडबैक दैट यू गेट नाउ फिल्में और ये ओटीटी वाला जो फाइट रहता है लोगों का?
जिन्होंने देखा हुआ है, जो जानते हैं, वो तो बहुत मतलब यू नो इफ दे हैव लाइक्ड यू इन अ पर्टिकुलर रोल, तो फिर वो बहुत एडमायर करते हैं. लेकिन मेरे साथ ना हमेशा ये क्या कहते हैं कि दो चीज़ एक साथ ही चल रही होती हैं.
करेक्ट.
आई मीन एक बार जब ये नया कुछ करना शुरू किया था, तो एक मैं फ्लाइट में था और एक लड़की देख के मुझे चिल्लाई, अच्छा कि भाई उसने साक्षात भगवान देख लिए और बाकियों को,
राक्षस,
और बाकियों को पता ही नहीं है ये कौन है.
करेक्ट.
So it's like that for me, you know, people who have seen a few shows of mine and they've liked it, they really like.
But I feel that, you know, they feel that OTT stars are more approachable. फिल्म स्टार में क्या होता है ना, पहले तो 20 बॉडीगार्ड होते हैं, उसके पीछे 4 मैनेजर होते हैं, उसके पीछे बड़े दूर से दिख रहा होता है, तो हम लोग ऐसे ही फोटो खींच रहे होते हैं. With OTT stars you feel you can have a discussion, कैरेक्टर के बारे में बात कर लेंगे, ये प्लॉट अच्छा लगा, ऐसा होता है, ऐसा मैंने देखा है. So is that also something that you really enjoy also, क्योंकि कनेक्शन 1-on-1 बन चुका है ऑडियंस के साथ में?
हाँ, कभी कभार होता है. इनफैक्ट सोशल मीडिया पे ज़्यादा होता है, मिल के लोग इतना नहीं ब्रूटल होते हैं. जैसे आई रिमेंबर व्हेन द फर्स्ट सीजन ऑफ एस्पिरेंट्स केम आउट, आई वाज गेटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ हेट आल्सो कि भाई तू कैसे बन गया आईएएस ऑफिसर और संदीप भैया कैसे नहीं बने, हम जला देंगे. तो मैंने एक बार पूछ भी लिया, भाई जला क्या दोगे लेकिन
पुतले मेरे. But this is the way it should be done, यार. And I think जब आप एक you know, when you're starting your career off, this is what you want, that 1-on-1 आपकी नाम की पहचान होनी चाहिए. जिंदगी भर लोगों ने निकाल ली है. And with all our seniors also, राज और राहुल के बाद उनको बहुत खुशी हुई जब शाहरुख खान और सलमान खान बोलने लगे थे लोग. And that's the reason why reality shows also do well. A lot of people go into for their own पहचान. Singers go and do music videos so that they know that this is मैं ही हूँ singer हूँ. And that's happened a lot in my radio shows when they come also. Avantika, thanks again for joining us. And the reason I'm saying this also is because you know, I've had many interactions with your brother. और मुझे लगता है कि यार पता है so Abhimanyu is her brother by the way just in case you don't know. I've always loved the thought process that he has. मुझे लगता है कई बार ना that thought process stems from people around you also. जो अलग किस्म के रोल वो चूज करता है, you know, risks हैं, डब्बे भी हो जाते हैं कई बार, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, but you do that, you know, even for a launch. अभी 2-3 साल लोगों को पता नहीं होता है, एक तो OTT में you don't get to know कि पहला वाला कब आया, दूसरा कब आया, you never get to know.
Correct.
Are you also in that kind of frame of mind also always कि आपको भी meaty होना चाहिए, because of course it's a fantastic meaty role. Is that your first priority?
I mean, if you're getting the opportunity, obviously, that is something that any actor really looks forward to, and the work that both of these two have done, you can attest to that. That's what an actor is, you know, really yearning for. So obviously, that is something. When Riya came to me, I was most excited about that. And though it seems like an unconventional option, but for an actor, it is the choice one would make when you want to.
Because meaty performances.
You get the opportunity to do so much. There's so much happening, and the whole idea that every time Riya comes onto screen, you don't know what she's going to do, but you know she's going to do something. That's what, you know, got me really excited about this part.
And I like the way you held your own also in confrontation. This, of course, is a confrontation. The entire second season also between the two of you. When we grew up, मुझे confrontation बड़े पर्दे पर बहुत अच्छे लगते थे. Hollywood में Al Pacino और Robert De Niro का confrontation हो रहा है Heat में. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone.
बोलते रहो, बोलते रहो. रुकना नहीं है.
नहीं, Sylvester Stallone.
बोलते रहो, चलते रहो.
सच है. Confrontation में क्या होता है ना? Because फिर वो दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी.
Correct. कौन कितने पानी में?
You know, and I used to remember कुछ actors बोलते थे, मैं जीतने नहीं जा रहा हूँ scene. ये कोई जीतने की बात नहीं है.
Correct.
वो अच्छी. So is there a lot of extra prep work that goes the days there's this versus this?
So I mean, especially
because of course she's seasoned.
Yeah, of course. But the thing is, I have a lot of confrontation scenes with everyone in the show.
So you just that.
Whether if you look at season 1, whether it's me and Neil's character Param, or me and Rajat sir, all our scenes were confrontational scenes. Me and Huma. I think his and mine, I'm not going to say too much about it because that's the interesting aspect. But his and mine are not as confrontational per se.
So this is now easy for you. यही तो है.
I don't know if it's easy or not. I'm still very new to this, but it's exciting.
Newer roles से क्या easy to see? Look, you're doing a very good job. If I met you here, the transformation on screen is fantastic. It's because you know the sweet demure girl sitting here on screen is nice and power packed, so it works very well. आपने रजत सर का नाम लिया है. Somebody who I have loved for years.
We all love him. We all are fans.
वो silent film में भी acting कर सकते हैं.
Yeah.
You know, your interactions. I mean, there's so much to learn from him.
Yeah, he's a wealth of pool of knowledge, and he's a great guy. He's so fun, and he's so easy to work with, and he doesn't carry the burden of his the body of work.
मेरा talent.
हाँ, मेरा talent. मैं कितना talented हूँ. मैंने इतने लोगों के साथ काम किया. मैंने ये किया है. वो नहीं करता है. And I love that about him. I feel sometimes people when they do a little bit of work also, वो बिना बात का इतना attitude आ जाता है. And यहाँ पे there's a person who genuinely has done so much work
and has a reason to have that
and has a
attitude.
reason to have it, but still doesn't have it. And it's so chill. And it's so masti khor. Like I really enjoy it. He plays my father in the season. So I think it's been just so much fun and a privilege to just play off him.
And when you're talking about confrontation, when you have actors like all of them give you so much, it becomes so much easier, if not easy.
I think the days of competition पहले होता था, I guess, you know, there was a lot of insecurity. और मैं अभी अरशद से मिला था, you know, I met him recently. तो मैं कहा यार bro, so today the day this show is happening, his film has come out today in theaters.
Yes.
So I said भाई शाम को 4 बजे, no bro, I'm fine. He said कि वो अभी वो insecurity वैसा नहीं है because I've got 2 more shows. I think this has really helped actors not to be judged by. हालांकि there are still box office collections का वो रहता है. But I think the insecurity of मेरे acting talent क्या कब सब देख पाएंगे या मुझे सिर्फ Instagram पर दिखाना पड़ेगा. I think वो जा चुका है. This question is to all of you all. So that must have really given you a real fill up कि मैं सारे actors, सारे characters कर पाऊंगा या कर पाऊंगी. You know, so is that the reason why also everyone seems more confident now? मुझे ऐसा लगता है. कोई डरता नहीं है. कोई भी actor मुझे अब डरवा नहीं लगता.
Really?
Absolutely. सिर्फ जब बॉक्स ऑफिस कलेक्शन की बात है वो छोड़ दो.
हाँ, no, because the market
but काम है.
Yeah, काम सबके पास है. काफी काम है. But I feel like हाँ, because फिल्में नहीं बन रही हैं, which is also a cause for concern, right? Of course, streaming is flourishing, which is great. And everybody's moving to streaming. You know, even like your bankable stars today are moving to streaming, and they're tasting their own version of success. Having said that, there are also some so-called perceived big names that are not doing well, even on streaming, and so that's also like very scary. But what is worrisome for us, all of us as an industry, is the fact that theatrical business, barring your 1 or 2 examples, are not doing well.
1 or 2 only.
हाँ, या तो बहुत चलती है या बिल्कुल भी नहीं. So I feel both थोड़ा एक cause for concern है for the mid-sized films. You know, and I feel like there's something we need to really think about and reconfigure.
धक्का लगा, I mean, in theaters when it comes out, if it doesn't do well, can you just immediately get off?
No, it hurts. It hurts and it stings, and we all want theatrical success.
Correct.
वो सब हम बड़े ही हुए हैं, बड़े पर्दे पे you know फिल्में देख के, तो वो सपना तो है.
Correct.
तो वो I think कभी जाएगा भी नहीं और जाना चाहिए भी नहीं. I feel like at least I like to balance out both.
Correct.
You know, both theatrical and streaming, and because it's a very different audience, you know. But having said that, business-wise, we should really, all of us, have a rethink कि हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं और क्या मसाला बना रहे हैं, because we have to bring people back to the theaters.
Honesty से बनाओ, सब आ जाएंगे. But जब आपकी ये स्क्रीनिंग होती है, फिल्मों की स्क्रीनिंग में पहले होता था दोस्तों को, यार 50 लोगों को थिएटर में ले आए हैं, सब वो हूटिंग चल रही है. तो now some shows are coming out, you've got many shows out, you've got many. Do you do a screening night and all? ऐसा होता है? Naveen, I'll start with you also. ऐसा होता है?
मैंने अलग से तो कभी भी नहीं किया, लेकिन हाँ.
नहीं, घर पे ही friends and family यार, जब पहली नवंबर को
viewing parties now. Viewing parties.
Actually मैंने कभी वो भी नहीं किया है. मुझे बड़ा embarrassing लगता है अपना काम किसी के साथ बैठ के देखना.
So cute.
हाँ, so I have never done it. हॉल में कभी स्क्रीनिंग हो रही है तो लाइट्स ऑफ होती हैं. तो हाँ.
But ऐसा क्यों? बहुत साल हो गए यार, अब तो एक बार भी enjoy नहीं किया with friends. First film में भी.
मैं आपको एक बड़ी funny बात बताता हूँ. मेरी.
I love the way. So I'll tell you. I've been standing for a few interviews here. मैं आपको एक फनी बात बताता हूँ. He takes permission from you.
He's taken permission actually very seriously.
मतलब.
I think you know he does this acting like he's scared of me. He's been doing
It's
this.
very evident.
Yeah, but why?
Clarification दे दो.
ऐसे सेट पे नहीं था, ये कैमरे के सामने कर रहे हैं अभी ये.
Well played, bro.
Yeah, well played.
Thank you.
Story.
मेरी मैं अभी नाम नहीं लूँगा because कोई लोग बुरा मानते रहते हैं. तो
कोई बुरा नहीं मानता bro.
बिल्कुल नाम मत लेना, ये तुझे फंसा रहे हैं.
हाँ, मैं
बिल्कुल नाम नहीं लेना है.
happened to me. मैं अपनी चीज की
सबको कौन यहाँ पे किसका नाम ले रहा है? किसने नाम लिया?
आप अपनी चीज की कॉमेडी कर रहे होते हो, but then there are many more people associated with the same project, so they feel bad. तो मेरी एक फिल्म थी, वो रिलीज हो रही थी, बट मैं इंडिया के बाहर शूट कर रहा था किसी और चीज के लिए. सो आई वाज वेरी हैप्पी अबाउट द रिलीज ऑफ दिस फिल्म, एंड आई हैड दैट. मेरे पास उसका एक कॉपी था मेरे लैपटॉप पे.
राइट.
तो माय को एक्टर्स दे रियली वांटेड. उसने कहा रही थी पिक्चर आ रही है, हमें दिखाना. मैंने कहा नहीं यार हॉल पे देखेंगे. कहते नहीं यार हमें देखने का मन है ये वो. मैंने कहा चल ठीक है, आज पैकअप के बाद दिखाता हूँ. 4 friends of mine, I made them watch the film. पहले 10 मिनट में वो चारों सो गए.
This is why he doesn't do it.
अरे इस कार्ड
तो यार जगा देते कि 1.5 घंटे बाकी है.
मैं तो ठंडा पानी डालती उठो.
अभी I was very attached to that film, you know, and तभी मैं खुद भी डरा हुआ रहता हूँ कि ब्रो नहीं बाद में देखना ना, अकेले में देखना. उसमें मैंने दिखाया वो सो गए. So अभी उसके बाद तो दोबारा कभी हिम्मत नहीं हुई मेरी.
यार if at first you don't succeed, you should try again. ये अपना मोटो रख लो. और फिल्म एक्टर होने के लिए ना आपको ये करना ही पड़ेगा सर. ये तो ऐसी है. क्रिकेटर और फिल्म एक्टर दो ही टाइप के लोग.
और इतना इमोशनल ट्रॉमा बता रहा है, मुझे स्कार कर दिया मेरे 4 दोस्तों ने.
और तभी मेरी जो
आपके अभी भी दोस्त है वो 4.
I hope not. मतलब मैं तो इससे तोड़ देती.
In fact जो मेरी first few screenings थी उसमें मैं I wouldn't call anyone because I was not sure if it's nice or not. तो
ये देखिए आपने क्या?
इसकी तो मुझे पता नहीं अब I'm immune to any kind of criticism, so I'm okay.
I don't think you'll get too much criticism. बहुत fine actor as we all know. Do you do something that you really like screening ऐसा? जैसे this is great. Season 2 comes in तो दुनिया बताता है obviously you've done a very good job the first time, तभी दूसरा बनाया जा रहा है.
हम exactly. But no यार, I think एक तो पहले मुझे genuinely मैं सच बताऊँ, ये लोग वैसे मेरे को देखेंगे, बट मुझे लगता है शोज की स्क्रीनिंग नहीं होनी चाहिए. करवाते हैं हमसे और हम चले भी जाते हैं कि हमारा शो, ऑफ कोर्स वी हैव टू सपोर्ट इट, बट आई फील शोज आर नॉट मेंट टू बी सीन इन अ थिएटर. You know, you have to watch them on your own time. You should be able to pause them, get your khana, do bathroom break, all that. It's not meant for that experience, you know. So I feel
क्योंकि सारे एक साथ देखना बड़ा मुश्किल है. Correct.
और आप 2-3 एपिसोड दिखाते हो तो वो फन नहीं आता. You know, तो I am a little against doing screenings of shows. Having said that, we will definitely keep one day before release. So please, whoever's invited, please turn up.
अब बोलेंगे वाओ और क्या आने वाला है. And I love it when a lot of my friends say, यार मैंने एक्चुअली 4th एपिसोड से आ रहा हूँ, तुमने कौन से एपिसोड तक देखा है? मैं कहा पहले 3 देखे हैं।
अरे एल्गो खराब हो जाता है यार, वो बीच में से देखते हैं, तो शुरू से देखो।
अच्छा, we'll do that, but for you it has to be the first time when it happened for sure ना।
She had na your screening party.
Large scale, तुम तो film family से हो।
No, but the thing was, it was during COVID, and we didn't have sort of a screening for first season. But it was a very sweet thing that my brother and my best friend surprised me with a screening.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they booked a small theater, and I walked into that place with it filled with all my friends.
Wow, super.
It was very sweet.
Yeah,
actually.
so it was literally the sweetest thing.
I hope you were crying.
No, but I was very excited.
chalo,
I was like very excited, and I was so happy, and I was just stunned because I obviously didn't expect it at that point of time.
Yeah.
And we did one episode over there,
Sweet.
after which they all were so excited and they loved the first episode that we all went back to my house and started streaming the rest of the episodes.
Well done.
So ghar pe viewing party ho gayi, you know.
But you should enjoy that. I mean, there was a lot of actors who say कि if you do it and if you just treat it like a job, तो फिर तो 9 to 5 job करनी चाहिए.
Correct,
You should enjoy
correct.
that. I remember Imran Hashmi used to tell me, I to stand outside Gaiety bro after my film.
Yeah.
Or without anything. यार कहीं लो आए भाई कूद जाओ हमारे ऊपर यार, बहुत मजा आता है. I think that fun is always there, but there's another fun also. Huma, this is to you only. Now tell me something. How does negotiation work with OTT films?
Why?
But how do you? I remember नीना जी का इंटरव्यू बड़ा वायरल हुआ था. यार मैं तो 10% वाला कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन कर लिया था, एक शो का 10% मिल रहा है. वो बड़े रो रही थी, सर मैंने बहुत गलती कर दी पंचायत में.
Who? अच्छा,
नीना गुप्ता जी. Is there a lot of money in OTT now? ये सबसे बड़ा myth है. Could be. I mean, I'm questioning this. Or is it only for a select few big actors? मैं सच जानना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि प्रोडक्शंस तो कमाल की होती हैं, बहुत खर्चा होता है.
Now,
One minute
I'm
silence.
really on the. This is the first question. I've been doing interviews from 10 in the morning.
Correct.
This is the first question that has really stumped me.
Well, obviously somebody who's known you for long enough can ask you this question. So बताओ. Yeah.
OTT में पैसा होता है.
Right. Very nice.
आपको
Oh, the
पता-
smile देखो.
आपको पता? Now we know.
Yeah. और मुझे भी अच्छा खासा मिलता है.
Very good.
So no complaints there at all.
So this is where the creative and monetary satisfaction can happen, and then the adulation, you can still continue to do films. A lot of people do that also.
Absolutely,
Correct.
absolutely. And I'm doing a mix of both. Like I feel like now by the end of the year, I'll have a good mix of theatrical films, small films, big films, indie films, series, all of those. Mithya has a season 2, Maharani has a season 4, as we spoke about it earlier. So I feel like, I mean, touch wood, it's been very good for me because everything I've done on any streaming platform has worked.
Correct.
Which I think is a very rare, if I can admit to it and not
Of
sound
course,
like I'm sounding pompous.
Season 4, you jolly
Yeah.
well better admit to it, yeah. It's not easy.
And you know, I had done Leila, which was like the first, one of the earlier shows,
Yes.
the first woman to headline a show
Correct,
in the country. And I remember उस time पे बोलते थे अरे मत करो, लोगों को लगा पिक्चर नहीं तुम्हारे पास इसलिए कर रहे हो. मैंने कहा नहीं, but look internationally कहाँ जा रहे हैं लोग, you know, where the movement is. And of course, like Naveen said earlier, like COVID just accelerated the process. कि अब हम बहुत जल्दी मतलब स्ट्रीमिंग की तरफ
and also लोगों को ये लगता था कि प्रोडक्शन क्वालिटी फिल्म को मैच करेगा. रे भाई ऊपर चलेगी उससे.
ऊपर ही चलेगी.
100%. You know, it's like.
But having said that, they both are very different, and of course, as an actor, you want success in both. You know, otherwise, कुछ भी मिलेगा तो you'll be like, अरे वहाँ नहीं मिला. But the reach of OTT is incredible, incredible.
Instagram को कैसे enjoy करते हो यार? It's fan following. This is to both of you. So you would have noticed it for the first time a couple of years back, and now it's increased. And are you very like you know, when it happens, when a new video comes out, YouTube पे सारे comments check कर रहे होते हैं and all that. Are you very active to find out what they're saying? And it's an ego boost, basically the vanity part of it.
Yeah, I mean, I have a very love-hate relationship with Instagram and social media. I'm one of those kind of people. I'm not someone who's constantly on it or things like that. I'm on it to faff around and look at reels. That's what
like
I
all
do.
of us.
Yeah, literally. You know, more than cat
This
videos.
is the
Cat videos and
Which
baby
videos?
Baby and cat
Baby
videos.
videos and cat videos and blooper reels. Like, that's what I keep
I have
scrolling.
2 babies, so my algorithm मेरा ऐसा है.
So you should be creating
You should,
content.
yeah. The content we would consume.
Yeah, we are your audience.
I've been slapped by my children both saying I'm
This
not
is what
coming.
this is
not
what
coming in the video.
This is what we want to see, but shoot it when he's slapping you next time. We live for that
This is
stuff.
the baby and blooper combination. Can't get better.
It will go viral and how you don't know.
एक डर लगता है कि तो और करना पड़ेगा. Ego boost Instagram morning में उठ के बहुत सारे लोग करते हैं. Are you one of those?
यार अब मेरा जब ये कोई शो आ रहा होता है ना, मैं तो मैं थोड़ा एक्टिव ज़्यादा हो जाता हूँ. because it's quite addictive, and you know अगर आपका कोई काम ना हो तो मेरे कितने घंटे निकल जाते हैं उस पे, then I only feel bad about it. So right now I'm quite active on Instagram, like I'm sharing stories and but I was not active since last 6 months. So last time I was active when I was shooting for Mithya.
Wow.
So I shared Mithya ka, I shared Darjeeling ka pictures, and now I'm sharing release.
So
ka
you're
pictures.
not active.
So
You're
bro,
just
you better hope that part 3 comes really fast. तो ये बड़ा आकाल हो जाएगा.
नहीं तो मेरे actually तब 255 थे, अब 242 हो चुके हैं.
255?
Followers.
तो कम हो गए.
13,000 कम हो गए.
नहीं ना, हम 26,000 और बढ़ा देंगे अभी. आजकल वैसे भी बटन से सब कुछ बढ़ ही जाता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. But congratulations guys, and you know, made 2 and 3 and 4. It's a real badge of honor actually, because part 2 भी producer पागल नहीं होता है पैसे डालने के लिए, और part 3 भी ऐसे, you know. So I guess it's really working. So congratulations, good luck.
Thank you.
And we will see you all soon also. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि यार OTT shows, like Huma said, they are not to be watched and binge watched. मुझे याद है मैंने जब पहली बार देखा था, सिर्फ एक्चुअली स्पीकिंग देखूं तो यार वो पाब्लो एस्कोबार का सिर्फ एक बार हमने बिंज वॉच किया था, और वो भी ना ऑफिशियली यहाँ से आया नहीं था. अभी मैं बोल सकता हूँ क्योंकि मेरा ही वो है, बट वी हैड फाउंड आउट हाउ टू वॉच इट, एंड दैट्स द फर्स्ट टाइम आई रियलाइज कि 9 एपिसोड्स देखे जा सकते हैं एक बार. सुबह 6 बजे तक देखा था, एंड वी सेड वाओ व्हाट अ शो. जब बहुत सारे बाद में आए, देन वी रियलाइज दैट वाओ यू कैन एक्चुअली पॉज इट एंड जस्ट पिक इट अप 3 days later, and I think that's the way it has to be consumed. So don't get pressured if you don't see it on the 1st of November, no problem. You can watch it on 2nd, 3rd रात को भी चल जाएगा, 5th को भी चल जाएगा, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. इनको combined views आ जाएंगे.
First week, huh? But first week.
First week. Okay, that's the TRP, right?
No, I'm just saying it.
I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.